A Napa couple is now forced to allow a complete stranger to continue staying in their for-sale home after a judge denies their attempt to evict her quickly.
It is a story you saw first on 6 on Your Side. The homeowners never agreed to have the woman move in. In fact, they were shocked to find her living in the home. The so-called tenant claims she signed a lease and paid rent to a man that the homeowners have never heard of. 6 on Your Side's Lehr has the latest developments in this story.
The entire process is leaving the homeowners extremely frustrated, and now they learn it could continue for weeks, if not months to come. Now their main concern is the possibility of losing their buyer, who planned to move into the home immediately.
Do you feel like your rights as a homeowner have kind of been taken away from you?
No, what rights? That's pretty much what's going on, is we don't have any rights right now.
The homeowners of this Nampa home are shocked a Canyon County judge denied their expedited attempt to evict a stranger from their home they never allowed to move in. Now just days away from a finalized sale, they're worried their prospective buyer will back out.
I'm sick to my stomach. It's highly possible we could lose the sale of the home after everything we went through to make it happen.
Brian and Renee Prindle stopped by to check on their vacant property on March 24th to discover a woman named Deborah Smith had just moved in.
I don't know if this is a lease that she made up. I don't know if somebody scammed her, but it is clearly not a lease that was authorized by the homeowners.
Smith claims she signed a lease, got a set of keys, and paid a man named Daniel Brink $1,500 in deposits and rent.
It's a little hard for me to believe that she's a victim in this. Her criminal background, her last eviction was just right around the corner from our home, and she was evicted for non-payment of rent, but then 4 days later paid someone $1,500 to move into our home. It makes no sense.
Since the true homeowners are nowhere on the lease agreement, the couple filed for an expedited eviction hearing using a clause in Idaho code based on alleged drug paraphernalia they say they found inside the home.
We needed this to be done and over with as quickly as possible.
But the judge says they didn't meet the burden of proof.
We thought if we took pictures of it, they would help us get the expedited eviction. I just didn't realize that the judge would ask for it to be tested. It's kind of hard to test something when you're not allowed to take anything from the home.
Now the homeowners are left frustrated, saying their recent renovations aren't being respected.
There's been door casings split. There's marks all over a wall from an individual, I guess, being upset and just kicking the walls, leaving marks all over the walls inside. And the fact that they're just, keep ruining the carpet, we're gonna have to replace the carpet again.
The whole ordeal quickly adding up financially for the property owners, soon facing thousands in court fees and repair costs. The only thing left for them to do now is amend their request to the court, file a traditional eviction hearing, and hope their buyer in California doesn't back out. The couple's attorney filed the traditional eviction paperwork, and now the woman living inside the home has 20 days to respond. And depending on how she moves forward, it could take the homeowners anywhere between 30 and 90 days for them to get their property back. Reporting in the studio, I'm Lehr, 6 on Your Side.